like Prince, Tupac didn't have a will, and as a consequence, everything had to go through probate courts. Since you were his father and you were still living, how come you weren't part of that process?
Because she put on the paper that I was dead. So now I had to prove that I was alive. Okay, now then go ahead and prove that you're his father. Once that was done, okay, now go ahead. California has something that's not only you have to be his father, you have to show some support through his upbringing. You just can't be his father. So now go ahead and prove that you supported him. Without all the mitigating circumstances that he was lied to, kept away from me, and all that other shit. But that's how that ended. And I had some issues, health issues. I just had a major operation. We had just lost the case, but we were appealing. And they offered a certain amount of money. And I'm laid up there sick, you know, and it was never about the money with me. So I took that deal. Substantial amount, bought a house, you know, but lived pretty well. But things happen. It would never have been what it should have been. But now I look at it now. I almost kind of like what happened. The money's in other people's hand. It's not in the foundation. Like Prince, like Michael, it's just in other people's hand. And it makes you wonder, what the hell is that about? You know? What the hell is that about?
Speaking of that, just recently, Sechua Shakur, Tupac's sister, filed a lawsuit against the estate, mainly the executive of the estate, Tom Wiley, basically alleging that he had committed fraud and was misappropriating funds, if you will.
Probably.
As the father of Tupac, who you accepted the deal involving that situation with Afeni, how does that make you feel?
Terrible. It's ridiculous. Should be in the family. The money should be in the family. It really should. It just should be.
And Sechua shouldn't have to fight this fight.
No, she shouldn't. Not at all. I think I'd have fought harder if I knew this was going to happen, this end result. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened. I don't know how y'all lost. I don't know how y'all let that happen. I had nothing to do with it. And nothing I could have said. You know who called me? TMZ called me. The day Afeni died, wanted to know if I was going to challenge the estate. Swear to God. I'm sad. I loved Afeni. I'm mourning her. I wasn't thinking about that. I probably had it right. I probably could have made a little damage. You know what I mean? It's a good settlement, but I wasn't still thinking about that. I never think about money, and I should, to the detriment of my grandchildren. You know, I'm all right. I ain't rich, but can do what I want to do, can go where I want to go, can eat what I want to eat. I'm all right. I'd like to be better, don't get me wrong. I play the picket now and then, you know, shit. But I'm just saying, if I knew it was going to end up like that, I think I might have fought a little harder. You know? There's just so much deception in the world. I don't know how they got that. I don't know how that ended up in the hands of a Caucasian man. I have to understand, how did y'all let that happen? And what happened to the husband, the so-called husband? Where's his money? Where's his name? You know what they do? They give you $3, $4, $5 million, go away. Same there. Give them money, maybe $16,000. The minute Tupac died, Afeni went to the record company and they was paying us $16,000 a month. A week, I'm sorry. Which was a lot of money. I'm in New Jersey crying like a motherfucker, drinking as much Hennessy as his body could take. I drank so much Hennessy, I was so sad. Because I was just gotten back to see my son. I just gotten together with him. And then for this to happen. Oh, remember I told you about the airport? Afeni approached me and took the tape out of the boombox. She told me that Pac had planned for that November, that Thanksgiving, to have all his siblings, the ones that he wrote about in the letter, all of them up in L.A. for a Thanksgiving dinner. I thought that was interesting. And she told me this. How else would I know? I'm telling you.
Right.
That might have been the start of something good. That just might have been the start.
And this Tupac had told her that.
Yes.
So that confirms basically what he was saying in the letter.
Yes,
also.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't know. He didn't know he had a grandmother. He didn't know he had a father. He didn't know he had a grandfather. He didn't know he had a grandmother. He didn't know he had uncles. Well, here's something they're all gone to, bro. Between you and I might be the oldest one in my family. Father, mother, grandparents, uncles, aunts. I just lost my sister. I lost my daughter. I lost my brother. I lost my other brother. I lost a son. I lost a daughter.
My condolences to your daughter who you just recently
lost. Yeah, 2 months ago.
Yes,
That'd be the hardest one of them all.
Yeah.
Your firstborn. Firstborn daughter. She was 49. Nika Jerry. She was producer for General Hospital for years.
Nobody knew that.
Yeah, I know.
See,
she didn't want to tell nobody.
You know, that's Tupac's older sister.
Yes.
Tupac's older sister.
Younger sister.
Tupac's youngest sister.
Yeah, the boys were always older.
Was a producer on General Hospital.
Yeah, Landon, Malik, and then Tupac, then Nika, then Takira, then Billy Jr. That's his sibling.